Hi there. I'm going to be making for you beeswax candlesticks. That's hot. Burn myself. I remember going to Sturbridge Village when I was a child in Massachusetts, and I saw them making candlesticks. They were dipping basically string, the wick, into wax, lifting it out, and it would drip into the candlestick shape. And I thought to myself at that time, oh, it looks easy. I bet I could do that. Now, 30 years later, and I'm going to try. I don't have a deep enough vessel to dip my wicks into. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use this crock pot, lay it in sideways, and hang it to dip. We'll get into that as it happens. First things first is I have to melt all of my wax. I have some pellet wax here, and I have a couple of blocks of wax. This is the blocks of wax. This is going to take a long time to melt. Traditionally with wax, you want to do a indirect heat, so like a double boil. Crock pots are also indirect heat, so you can use them for the process. I have 3.5 pounds. That should be more than enough to make a couple of candlesticks. All right, here goes into the crock pot. I have the crock pot on high, so I don't know. So we're making all this up as we go along. We're not using molds, we're doing the old-fashioned way, because why not? So here we go. I'm just adding, I'm going to put it all in. Going for all of it. While that wax is melting, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut the wick. This is just regular twine you would buy at the hardware store. I'm going to cut it to 10-inch wicks. So they're going to be a little longer than 10 inches, 12 inches, then a connecting wire, and then another 12 inches. I'm going to cut it. Yeah. I'm going to do that a couple more times so I can make a couple of candles all at once. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get started on making my wicks. I'm just going to drop this string here into the wax. 1-inch loop here into the wax. It's very hot. I'm going to do that for all 12 or 6 of the strings that I cut. Ooh. You know what? Put this board at the front of the table. Give it a counterweight so the board stays on. There we go. I might hang the wicks off that board. Whoa. Okay. Hang that over there. Dipping over and over and over again is going to create, hopefully, the tapered candle effect. How long? Yeah, I haven't too long. I'm going to try to cut it down to 10 inches of actual wick candle. Yeah, that fits into the pot, so that works better. I'd probably get fired if I was doing the job out in Sturbridge. The thicker they get, the more they're staying apart, which is nice. By the way, this method of the crock pot, this is not something I've seen anywhere. I just thought it would work. If it doesn't, that's on me. Oh gosh. I mean, if you want to make candles, you should probably get stuff for making candles and not just whatever you have in your basement. This is not an instructional website. This is a bunch of jerks doing stuff for fun. These are the kind of candles you get when someone says they're hand dipped and you go, yeah, no kidding. I do have it to, I mean, it's getting thicker, you could see. Comes a candle, and they're so uneven. Like, look how thin that guy is right there. Who would have thought that candle making was a craft? I mean, it's not just something you pick up in a day. Go figure. Go figure that. Who the hell am I? In terms of function, I'm sure they'll still function as candles. They just are wonky. I did very little investigation or research into this, and that is that's the nature of this channel. We don't do good research, and then we try things out. We're not good at anything. We're good for nothing. These are still warm. It's like dip, 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 dip. What are you thinking about? Oh no, they fell. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna call these candles done. It's one set. Here's another set. That's a third set. I mean, they are what they are. They're homemade candles by me. I would recommend probably trying to find a candlestick making kit or something, because these are not great looking. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And have a good day. I hope you liked it. If you did, go ahead hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing. If you have any suggestions of things you'd like us to try, just leave them in the comments. Until next time, we're Jacks of No Trade.